Hi, second graders. I'm going to help you with your Thursday Purple packet. So I know you don't have that, so I'm going to show it to you. But I've got a new idea for you today, since you have been looking at this purple packet for 3 days. I thought maybe you would like to try to see if you can answer these questions before I show them to you. So what you could do right now is you could just look at the screen, and I think I could even maybe make this a little bigger for you right now. Look at the screen, and then don't worry about the contraction one, but you could use a slate or a piece of scrap paper, and you could plan what answer you think each of these would be. And then after you've tried on your own, you can come and see what the answers really are. Okay, so why don't you try that, and then pause your video and come back and see what I do. Okay, so I'm going to move on to showing you the answers right now. So we're not going to worry about the contraction because I'll have that as a separate thing for you to submit as work. We're going to go on to our context clues. So again, I'm going to skip saying this word. Figure it out with my clues. Nora is always blank to start her lessons because she loves school. Here's our choices. Does not like something, wants to stay home, wants to do something very much. I think you noticed with me that we're talking about something she loves, right? And the idea of loving something does not fit with A or much with B. It really kind of goes with C. Wants to do something very much. So this word here means that. Like Nora is always wanting to do this very much, start her lessons because she loves school. Yeah. And then this word, if you try to sound it out, we've got a vowel team, eager. Nora is always eager to start her lessons because she loves school. Yeah. Eager means she wants to do it very much. All right, let's go on to our run-on sentence. And again, they're telling us there's supposed to be 2 periods. So as we worked on it this week, we know one of them is going to be at the very end of the writing. And the other one has to be where the first thought stops. So as I read it this time, my mom is having a birthday. She will be 30 years old. Isn't this seeming to be 2 sentences about mom? The first one clearly says, my mom, is having a birthday. And then they start telling us something more about mom by saying she. The second thing they're telling us about mom is she will be 30 years old. So there is the second sentence. So we will put a period here. And remember how we've been focusing on this? You ever put an end mark, the very next thing is always a capital. It's going to have to be a pattern you get used to. End mark, period. Let me say that again. End mark, capital, end mark, capital, end mark, capital. It's just a pattern, right? So our first sentence has a thing to double check. They did not capitalize the beginning. My mom is having a birthday, period. New capital. She will be 30 years old. Trouble with the word 30, it's that sound again. Is spelled with IR, not RI. I am going to hopefully get this in here in a spot that you can see. I don't think that's going to be such a good spot. Let me try here. No, I don't think that's going to be so good either. I learned a different time. I cannot just click delete. It really messes things up for my screens. I'm going to type it up here. You'll see it nice and clearly then. There's the sound, 30. Yeah, we wouldn't substitute this with the numbers 30. We don't use numbers in sentences unless they're really big numbers, like more than 100. Then you can. All right. Let's go on to our finding out what you picked for the words with long I. So I know long I can be made with silent E. Not really seeing any of those this time. I am finding the IGH pattern here in tonight and fight. Now here's some different ones. We haven't really looked at words with Y this week. Could this say I? That looks like a month, doesn't it? What is it? July. Y at the end of the word can say I. What would this word be? If I break it between the two double letters, I would say supply. Supply. That is a long I word. And then let's look at our remaining ones. I think you can read that one as inch. That has an I sound. And you can read that word as kitten. And that has an I sound, so we won't underline it. Now on to our little fake dictionary. We are still focusing on the entry word break. We have found there's 3 definitions they're showing us for different meanings of break. And this time they're asking us which words could be found on the same page as break in the dictionary. Oh, so now what we're thinking about is alphabetical order. We have to decide if bicycle would also be on this page. We don't see the whole page, but we know this. Bloom is the earliest word on the page and bumper is the last word on the page. So would bicycle be between there? B-I. Wouldn't B-I go earlier than B-L? Yeah. So not bicycle. All right. Bubble. There's a B-U. There's a B-U here for the end part of our page. But would B-U-B come earlier than B-U-M? Yes. This word would fit in the dictionary alphabetical order list right about there. So yes, bubble will fit. How about bunch? B-U. Oh, we have B-U. B-U-M. B-U-N. B-U-N is going to come after. So nope, that one will not fit. And finally, bobcat. That's a B-O. Will B-O come after B-L? Yeah. Will it come before B-O? Yep. I would say it's going to fit into the list right about here. Bicycle would have been too soon. It would be before bloom. A couple of ours are in the middle, and one was at the end. So I know that's a little trickier, but if you had some trouble with your skills on this, remember that there's some IXL optional activities that you can practice on this. And the final thing for you to do, of course, is to submit your contraction activity that goes along with this lesson. All right. So good luck with that and get a hold of us if you need any help. Okay.